Welcome to the battlefield, my warriors. This is DarcsenOfLegend coming at you with this week's update vlog. I was planning on using PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale this time, but it had some difficulties and I can't use it. So I finally finished my tax forms for RPM, even though I've already been partnered with them for a few months. And it's not like when I was originally getting partnered with them where I was having trouble finding the tax forms or anything. I found where they were, but I just never gave myself the time to do them. But they're done now, and it's okay anyway, because I've only made a few bucks throughout the 6 months I've been on YouTube. Not that I'm worried about money anyway, but, you know, being a college student, having a part-time job and everything, it wouldn't hurt to have a bit of extra income. And I wouldn't be against using that money for better equipment or new games anyway. I just figured that, you know, from money that I'm getting from YouTube, it would be nice to put the money back into YouTube, and I just thought it would be a nice touch. I just finished recording Shadow of the Colossus for all of you. Now it just has to be uploaded. And yeah, I'm really happy I finished it. It's another LP done, and it's a great game at that. I hope you guys have enjoyed the series so far, and I hope you guys enjoy the ending. Now that Shadow of the Colossus is done, I'm going to be resuming Sonic Generations custom music playthrough, which is a very popular Let's Play, at least compared to most of my video views. So I will be happy to continue that, and hopefully it will be done soon, because that will also be another very short Let's Play. And speaking of resuming Let's Plays, yes, Storm 2 is back, baby. And I plan on making it stay. Storm 2, out of all my Let's Plays I've done since I started my YouTube career, has been the one that's been taking the most crap, the most breaks through technical difficulties or from self-confidence issues with recording and everything. And I just don't want to do that to you guys again. I'm very upset at myself for putting you guys through that, especially since both Storm 2 and 3 were very popular Let's Plays on my channel. And I don't want to disappoint you guys again, and I do want to give you guys my best. So that's starting up. It's also only a month before college starts, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to play The Last of Us. The reason behind that is because The Last of Us is owned by my friend who is living with me currently, but, you know, once we go back to college, he and I go to separate colleges, and he lives there most of the time. So it depends on if he's done with the game and if he lets me borrow it. If he doesn't, then that's fine. I'll respect his decision. So that depends on whether or not I'll be able to play it next. If I can't borrow it, then I will play it at some point, but I'll have to either purchase it myself or rent it, or maybe somewhere down the line I can borrow it from him. But we'll see. Also, because of the college thing, it may be easier to upload or record and upload videos. And the reason behind that is because there won't be as much going on. You know, summer vacation's over, friends won't be visiting much anymore. Most people will be in school or doing homework or, you know, whatever. And also because I won't have to share the internet with League of Legends anymore. But on the contrast, I'm also going to be in school again and also doing my new part-time job. So I don't really know if I'm going to have more time to record and edit. We'll see. But either way, I'm going to keep doing YouTube. I recently also started a new series called Requesting with Dark. I'm not sure how it'll do, but we'll give it a try. Basically, the point of the series is to take requests from my viewers, like how-tos, game or mode challenges, and also even suggestions for Let's Plays or anything else you guys can really think of. And I just wanted to do it to try to get closer to my viewers, you know, getting suggestions from you guys. And actually, this series was born by a request that I got recently from a YouTuber called Rizan Ahmed. I already uploaded the request video for him. That's the first episode of the series. And so far, in my entire 6 months, that's the only request I've actually gotten. So, like I said, I don't really know how the series is going to do, because it's the first time it ever happened. But I want to give it a shot, because I think it might be pretty cool. And the other reason I like it so much is because I came up with the title almost right away. I'm really proud of myself for that, and it's like a 3-layered pun. It's, you know, requesting, like you guys request something from me. It's also requesting, like replaying a game that I already completed, for at least for the most part. And then there's also the questing part, like I'm on a quest for like Dungeons and Dragons or something like that. So I really like that. And like I said, I just want to try to connect with you guys more, and I thought after seeing the request from Rezon that it might actually be a pretty good idea as a series. So hopefully you guys have requests. If you do, then feel free to private message me. Don't post in the comments in this video or any other one, because I don't want to have to, hunt for request comments. I'd prefer you private message me those requests. But yeah, if you have any, then let them fly. I also feel like God's given me the first topic on my Christian devotional, so I'll be working on getting that done soon. I won't be letting you know what the topic is. I'm going to keep that a secret for now, but it's been on my mind for the last few days now, and I think there's a lot I can do with it. I also think it's probably one of the more prominent and major questions that people of all walks have, so yeah, I hope that God leads me in this topic, and that I can do some good stuff with that. I'm also almost ready to do another movie talk. I thought I would be doing it more often, but I actually don't really know how to approach this. What I mean is I'm having trouble deciding what would be interesting to talk about and what wouldn't. And I also only usually look at things that interest me. It's not like I scour the internet for news and stuff. I only use one site, IGN.com, which is still a good site, by the way. And I only usually read the articles that initially interest me. I don't read every article from the day and everything and see if it interests me. I know I have to read the title and the summary and see if it interests me before I even read it. So if I do stuff like that, it'll be very self-centered, so to speak. So I'm not really sure if that'll take off, because news and updates usually are supposed to span and everything that's actually major, even if it's not interesting to you in particular. So yeah, I'm not sure how it'll work, but we'll try it. We'll see how it goes. A good YouTuber friend of mine, Insidious Minds, is also going to be making more thumbnails for me. You saw earlier in this video the Storm 2 thumbnail. And also, he made the thumbnail for my Sonic Generations custom music playthrough right here. Both of which I basically told him how it looked in my head, and gave him the things that he would need to make it, and he made it, and it was fantastic. It's exactly what I was looking for. He's really good at making thumbnails, and I'm really grateful to him. So he is going to be making more for me. The plan is that he is going to be making thumbnails for the series that I'm doing right now, which is Shadow of the Colossus and Resident Evil 6, and also for my next Let's Play, which is a secret. And I wanted to thank him for that, and just shout him out. Check out his channel, because he makes great thumbnails for me and for himself, and he also has great videos. Right now he is playing a few horror games that are both scary and funny, so yeah, check him out. I'm also going to be working on improving my channel, so I won't be recording as often as I have the last few weeks. Don't panic though, that doesn't mean I'm taking a break again. I'm still going to be giving you guys new content. It's just that all the time that I've actually been able to put towards YouTube so far has been spent recording and uploading videos, and I wanted to take more time to actually, improve my channel, so I'm going to be still recording, just not as much. And I also wanted to tell you guys the things that I was planning on working on. The first thing is I'm going to be working on learning how to use Photoshop. Like I said, Insidious is making new thumbnails for me, but I don't want to rely on others all the time for that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be trying to learn how to use it on my own, but Insidious may help me. I might need to ask for his help. And if you guys have any tips for me, feel free to post in the comments. And the full idea of Insidious and my plan is that he's going to be making thumbnails for what I'm doing right now, and I'm going to be taking the time to learn Photoshop so I can make thumbnails for Let's Plays that I've either already finished or that I'm planning on doing, but not necessarily right now. So I actually have time to tinker with it and, make the thumbnails in time for the series' debut. I'm also going to be finishing my intro. I'm going to be trying to finish it on my own, which is another reason why I'm trying to learn how to use Photoshop. Silas has helped me finish my outro. I just need to finish my intro and my channel icon, and we'll be all set. I also said in the last vlog that I'm going to be making a channel trailer and art. I just wanted to reconfirm that. Not much to say there. The other thing is that I'm going to be trying to get a new headset. Right now I have a P11 Turtle Beach headset, which is great, but I need it to be plugged in somewhere. The Elgato is already plugged in. So the whole idea is that, I either have to have my headset in or I have to have the Elgato in. I can't have both in at the same time. I don't really remember what the specific problem is right now. What plug is being taken up right now. But I will look into it and tell you guys specifically in a shorter video so I can ask for your help more effectively. But for right now, that's all you really need to know. They're clashing with each other, so I can only use one or the other. And the problem is that, I have to have the TV volume on really low volume because otherwise, while I'm recording, it'll have double feedback from the mic. And I don't like that. I think that not being able to fully immerse myself in the sound of the game is part of the reason why I feel like my commentary is being so stale recently, or even since I began YouTube, really. I'm not going to blame it completely on not being able to hear the game as it's meant to be, but I think that it definitely could help me make better commentary, get more pumped up and everything, because I really, really do get into my games. To give an example, when I was editing the final episode of Shadow of the Colossus and the ending credits were rolling, there's a beautiful, beautiful epic song that plays at the end, and I actually was tearing up while I was listening to it, while I was actually editing it. So that's just to give you an idea of how much I actually get into these games. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure that I just need a new headset, but I believe someone told me that the problem is actually with the game capture. I need to get a new game capture because I think they said all headsets would have the same kind of issues if I wanted to try to plug them in and use them. We'll see. Like I said, I'm going to be posting a smaller video explaining the situation so I can ask for your help. But we'll see. I'm going to put research into that. If I do need a new headset, if that'll work, then post in the comments any of them that are cheap but still work well, and if not, then it'll probably have to be something I deal with a lot longer because I'm not prepared to spend a few $100 more on a new game capture. So the 4 things I just mentioned, the Photoshop, my intro, channel art and trailer, and the new headset, they are my top priority. But there are also some things I'm going to be doing in my spare time that are a bit smaller. The first one is applying thumbnails to the rest of Storm 3, which is a thumbnail that the Confounda had made for me while I was still doing the series, and I love it a lot. I want to thank you for that again, man. But yeah, so that's the only custom thumbnail I have right now that still hasn't been applied to all the episodes I actually have released. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm also going to be learning how to use my editing software better. You guys may have seen, if you've been watching Shadow of the Colossus, that I've been improving on that a little bit, even while I'm, recording and uploading. But there are some more things I wanted to do that during that series that I actually couldn't figure out how to do. I want to learn how to use my software better in general, but I specifically want to learn how to do slow and fast motion, how to loop a video, and also how to freeze frame, which is basically like, pausing the video or pausing the video footage while keeping the actual video playing, like say if it was Shadow of the Colossus and I was like stabbing a Colossus, like I would freeze the frame so his sword stuck in the Colossus, but you might like still hear me commenting or something like that, things like that. So if you guys know how to do any of those things, please post in the comments. It would be greatly appreciated. The last thing, smaller thing that I was going to be doing is actually applying annotations for the next episodes to all my LPs. I've actually been doing that with Jak and Daxter recently, and I always put my videos into a playlist as soon as I upload them, but I feel like putting annotations to bring them to the next episode at the end of each episode would add more options and be better for the viewer. So I'm doing that, and obviously I'm going to be doing it with all my videos from now on as well. But I just want to let you know that. And actually, putting annotations on Jak and Daxter has actually made me realize something. So once I actually have the video uploaded and everything, you'll be seeing an annotation in the top right corner right now, going to a smaller video, not too long. It won't take too much of your time, talking about some reflections I've had. So go check that out. So that's it for this video, guys. I just want to ask before I sign off that you please pray for me. At this point in my life, I'm trying to figure out what to do with it and where God wants me to be and what He wants me to do. I feel like I can use my education and my job and my YouTube to God's glory, but I want to know if He'll bless me in those things or if I should focus my efforts elsewhere. There's a lot of different things that I can do with ministry, and a lot of different places and people and ways I can bless them, and I just want to make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, you know. I feel that God has blessed me with these things, but I just want to make sure, like I said, I want to make sure that I'm using my passions and my talents to make a difference in the world, that I'm focusing my efforts on where it's going to matter the most. So prayers would be appreciated. Anyway, thanks for watching, my warriors. If you like the video, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. So yeah, that's it for this video, and I will see you guys next time.